Hello. I am in Cardiff right now, in South Wales, for a conference, and that was really fun. And today I have the weekend ahead of me, and I will go hire a car and explore southern Wales photographically a little bit. I haven't done that in a long time, and I'm really, really eager. Now, unfortunately, the airline that I came here with, they lost my suitcase. And in that suitcase was not only all sorts of things that would have been great for the conference, like chargers and cables, but also parts of my photography equipment, and certainly some nice trousers for hiking and my hiking boots. Instead, I'm only left with a pair of jeans and my pretty white street shoes. So that's all I got, but I don't want to cancel the trip. So therefore, let's just go for it. But first, let's hire a car and then drive about 1 hour up north. All right, my first stop here in the Brecon Beacon National Park. That's about an hour north of Cardiff. And I have just stopped here at the visitor center locally, and I'm doing a 45 minutes, 1 hour little round trip tour, then have a coffee, and then continue to my second destination. So, first destination and my first day of exploring Wales. And so far, it's really, really beautiful. I just have like 30 minutes of walk behind me and found one or two nice photo opportunities. I'm very excited for more landscape photography. It's really nice to be back in this element. All right, that was a really nice first moment here in this the first touch point with the national park here. Now I'm back at the car park and head to my second destination in, I think, an area that's called Waterfall Country or Waterfall Land. Really, really excited about that. See you soon. That's so nice about traveling for photography. That's just okay to not rush to the next destination. But if you come along a land road and just find something as beautiful as that in the landscape, you can just stop and take a photo. That's so, so, so nice. I really missed that. I reached my second destination, Waterfall Country. Yeah, really excited. I just saw my research online said that this should be a 2 to 3 hours hike. Here it says it's a 3 to 4 hours hike. Let's see. It is somewhat past 4. My battery ran out because the charging cable is in my luggage that is somewhere with the airline. Also, my hiking trousers and my hiking boots are in my suitcase that is somewhere. So I am very much equipped with the jeans and my very much white street shoes. And I'm very much excited for landscapes like that. So let's see what we find there. Oh yeah, very first waterfall. I don't know, I feel like some people say like, you grow out of the age where you're chasing waterfalls. I never want to be that old. Never stop chasing waterfalls. Come around to the other side of the waterfall. I think this is one of these situations where a great location doesn't necessarily make a good picture. Really can't find a composition that I like. And so it's just taking a smartphone snap. So I don't think I pull out my camera. Don't see it. Wow, it's a super beautiful scene. Waterfall number 2, or actually multiple waterfalls. It's such a beautiful landscape. Wow, it's all coming together here from down there, going all over the place.
It's really, really nice. And it's actually quite crowded. There are many people jumping into it or using the waterfalls as some water slides. It's really beautiful. I really hate that I don't have any swim trousers with me. Oh wow, it's really sketchy here. It's slippery, it's wet stone, but it's so beautiful, and I really wanted to go to this viewpoint because I think I can make a nice composition. I hope I can find a nice composition. There from the water falling down and then going round in this really nice curve, and there's a good chance that it could turn out well. Yeah, I'm excited to see the photos tonight. I'm hopelessly under-equipped here with almost all my important stuff for this trip in my suitcase in an airport. But it's just too nice not to try to at least put the feet into the nice water. So let's see how that is. So this is the third waterfall, or group of waterfalls. It's pretty busy. There's many people hiking here. Let's pull out the camera. Let's see if we find a composition. So this is certainly one of these situations where I really miss my tripod and a polarizer and maybe my ND10 filter, because there's so many different falls that I would really like to freeze them in time a little bit and smear the movement, the motion of the water. I try to do that as much as I can just with hand holding my camera and really hoping that the in-body stabilizer of the sensor can compensate that a little bit, but that's usually it's not the same, right? So here I can go down to 1/25th of a second for exposure, and that does the trick a little bit, but it would be certainly one of these occasions where it's really, really nice to have a bit more of kit, a bit more of equipment with you. But I'm quite happy. So the sun is about to set in, I don't know, 1.5 hours maybe. And this here is the last of the 4 waterfalls of this route. And I really hope that there is still some light left when I reach it down there. And actually, I really hope that my trousers make it, because, well, that's not a super flattering perspective. I ripped it at one point. I don't know exactly why or how, but yeah, that's the situation. And now I have this tour, and tomorrow the entire day of hopefully more photography and landscape and hiking and outside. And then I fly back to Berlin, where I have more trousers. So I'm really thinking, hopefully, this gets me through this trip. Maybe I can ask someone if they have thread and needle. Let's see. But for now, one more waterfall to go. It's really, really nice. I'm very happy that I went here. I was, for a second, contemplating if I should go, but it's really stunning. It's a flat scene. There's not much depth in the picture, but it's just an impressive waterfall. Classic, traditional waterfall. Many people love it because it's pretty crowded and people are taking baths or walking behind the waterfall. It's really, really nice. I'm very excited about this because right here where I'm sitting now, there was a wedding photographer and there was an engagement shoot, I think. And the couple was just behind the water in the waterfall. And it was a really nice situation. And while he was taking their picture, I took a few portraits of him while he's in action, right? And then I reached out to him and said, like, hey, if you send me your number or give me an email address, and I sent you a few portraits that I took. And then he said, like, oh, let me return the favor. And he took my picture. And we did a little photo shoot, like just for 2 minutes, right? But it was really, really nice. And usually I'm just not used to have my picture taken because usually I'm the person behind the camera. And so that was a really, really nice situation, and just so nice to just talk to people and have some small talk, have some chit chat, get in touch, acknowledge each other. Really, really nice. It was a really nice encounter. And the location, as mentioned before, 100% worth it. Almost back at the car park, and they were right. It's like 22 to 8, and so therefore I took 3.5 hours, pretty much exactly as they said. Albeit I took many breaks and did many photography stops, and that was absolutely worth it. I'm really, really happy with how this trip turned out. And now I just had a look at the map. I was looking for some place to find some dinner, some food, and turns out that the next bigger town here in this area is actually the one where I have my Airbnb. And so I'll, without further ado, just make it there and hope that I'll find something nice to eat. That was a really, really nice trip. Can totally recommend. Waterfall country. It won't be a long night because tomorrow morning I want to climb the highest peak of southern Wales, and therefore, ideally, before the sun rises, or just at about sunrise, that would be okay as well. Now, sunrise is at 5. Now it's I don't know, 15 minutes to 10, I guess. So that's a short night. It's a 20 minutes drive. I don't know exactly how long I'll take there up the mountain. The weather, unfortunately, won't be amazing, so it's 100% overcast. It shouldn't rain in the morning, but for the chances for good photography aren't that big. But as my favorite landscape photographer, Thomas Heaton, always says, it's really not so much just about the picture itself, right? It's very much about the journey, the travel, the getting out into the elements, getting up early, doing something a little bit extraordinary but a little bit crazy for the photography. And for these reasons, that's what I'm here for. So the weather forecast can't hold me back, and I'm very excited for that. But first, good night. So it's 4:30, half an hour till sunrise. It's a beautiful hike. I'm actually really sweaty already. There is no one here, although the car park, to my surprise, was absolutely packed already. I literally got the last spot there. But it's looking great. And it's really, really nice. The temperature is good. It's dry, and I'm just about to reach the height of the clouds. Look at this. Yep, let's walk straight into that. Just got to take the first photo of the day. There's this beautiful valley with this little lake there and these 2 sheep, and they made a nice motive. I hope it turns out nice. There's much more hike to go, and I'm running a little bit against the time because I only have like 20 minutes until sunrise, really. And the peak that I wanted to go up, or still want to, that is exactly in this big cloud there. The peak should be somewhere there. So let's see how this turns out. That's a little bit how I expected this to be. So the last half of the walk was just in the clouds, and I can see like 50 meters ahead, nothing else. Now this is the first peak of the 2-peak tour that I'm on, and there's just nothing to do here. At least not for a landscape photographer. For a person who usually doesn't like to get out of bed early, that's a full success. Let's see if the next peak is slightly higher and we see something.
all about optimism. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the peak of Penny Van, 5:20 in the morning. Wow. Sometimes these clouds open up a little bit, and then it's a really, really sunny view. So I think we'll just give it a few minutes. Let's see. I was already accepting my fate that there's just no picture and it's just only white. I can't see anything. I already packed my camera away, and then for a few seconds it opened up a little bit. And I think I got a nice picture of this very three-dimensional multi-layers of fog and cloud and the landscape behind it. Really excited to see if that turns out to be anything. It's really cold, it's really red, and I can't wait to have my first cup of coffee. I think I said, this is it, I'm going home. I don't know, something between half an hour and an hour ago. And since then, I was running around between that side of the ridge and that side of the ridge. And it's just getting nicer and nicer. And I think now I'm really done. I'm really going down. I'm really looking for a cup of coffee. But I'm also incredibly happy that I did this, because it was so incredibly beautiful, and it's so nice. The colors, the bright blue behind the clouds, only some patches, and then some patches of light on this beautiful land there. It's so impressive. It's really, really such a reward for getting up so early and being out here in the cold, wet, cloudy, moody, misty environment. Absolutely stunning. Very happy. I just came down from the hike, from the mountain, and here's another parking lot. And it was a little stall where they sold some coffee. And was wondering, I don't know if they have oat milk, so I passed by, and then I saw the guy carrying a few crates of oat milk into his little shop there. So like, oh, you got oat milk? In this case, coffee, please. So first coffee of the day, just here, it's still on the hike. Doesn't get better than that. All right, so after 2 nice cups of coffee and a good breakfast, I left Brecon and went eastwards. And now here, close by, there should be the highest paved road of Wales, which should be a beautiful drive and hopefully a scenic route with a few photo opportunities. Let's see. The weather isn't amazing. It's very overcast. There's basically no light and the colors are pretty flat. But anyhow, let's see if there's something to record.
That mountain behind me, that's Hay Bluff. Certainly a nice peak, but I think I save the last bits of energy that I have in my legs for another hike tonight or later this evening. So this is just a stop here on the road of this very scenic road, and it's just such a nice day. It's really beautiful.
This is an exceptionally beautiful hike with the farn leaves and all these old trees. It feels really mystic because although it's like 2 hours to sunset, it's surprisingly dark and really intense woodland. It's so beautiful.
landscape, the environment changed dramatically. So I'm out of the dark woodland and much more in an open space here with a beautiful view across the country. The peak of this hike should be somewhere up there. So onwards and upwards. The last 10 minutes are really crazy. Like I think it was like 30% upwards. But the view is 100% worth it. Woo! Wow! Second peak today. Oh wow! That's breathtaking. Wow! Okay, so all these patches that I loved the entire day already, same thing that I found so crazy good this morning. It's just all around me. There's my shadow, so the sun is setting there. Here. What a view. Oh, it's absolutely great. It's really gorgeous. Now, there's a huge cloud front coming up. And there, where the sun is setting, there are also many, many clouds, many layers of cloud. Now, I was hoping that when the sun sets and gets further down, the more orange, warm light comes through. It shines from below onto the clouds, which makes them then go catch fire. But this looks like I can't really tell. It could work, but it could also be just too much of massive clouds. So I guess I have to shield myself from the wind for an hour and wait. All right, but that's what we're here for, right? Oh, also this beautiful ridgeline there. Let's take a photo of that.
Unfortunately, the sun never made it through the clouds again. I started my descent back to the car, but I was very happy that I went out. Altogether, this experience reminded me how much I love being out there in the wilderness, early in the morning or late in the evening, just being surrounded by the beauty of nature. I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to do this, and I pledge to do this more often, as I feel it's really, really important to me. And certainly, my shoes can tell how much of an adventure that was.